What time is it? It is pip grabbing time. Welcome to the show, traders. My name is Gary Fickard, and we're going to go take a look at trade opportunities that we can grab 20 pips out of the market. That is right, just 20 pips out of the market. So we are going to do some setups on different currency pairs. We're going to take a look and see which ones are setting up right now. So stick around. We're going to go into the show right now after this. See you in a bit. Hey traders, welcome back. And if I look like I'm on vacation, it is because I am. I'm actually taking a little bit of a break right now before I go on to a scooter ride. Yep, my wife and I bought these electric scooters, and we're having so much fun on this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and take a scooter ride with her once we are done. And I think she's tricking me a little bit because we're going for a scooter ride to a mall. I think she's got some second or some underlying agenda. But in any case, bottom line is we're going to go ahead and take a look at the trade opportunities today in this session. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the charts and go ahead and address the setups that we have on the chart and how we can take advantage of the opportunity that is setting up right about now. Now, I am going to go ahead and talk about also a couple of things here that traders need to know. And so just before we go ahead and get started, let me go ahead and say that if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and do that, because we do broadcast on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Sometimes the times aren't quite exactly at 11:30, but we broadcast in the morning. We're also going to go ahead and broadcast on the other channel, which is called the FxBigDog channel. So I'm not sure where you're watching the video right now, because we're all broadcasting on multiple platforms. Two YouTube channels, which is FxBigDog YouTube channel, as well as the Traders Network channel. We're also broadcasting on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch. So we've got a bunch of stuff that we're busy broadcasting on, but we are going to limit that down to just the YouTube channels. And then we're probably going to dedicate everything to one YouTube channel. So make sure that you subscribe to both YouTube channels. If you are watching this on a different platform, go ahead and check out the YouTube channel and subscribe to the YouTube channel. But also, while you're down there, go ahead and smash the like button. Smash the like button. And also, while you're also down there, check out the description as well. In the description, we have details about the trade copier, the tools we use, some social media connections, all of that good stuff inside the description below. Check it out. It might be something that might be something worth looking at. All right. So with that being said, remember, this session and the way I trade is very transparent. I open cards to everything we do, so you can see exactly what we're doing. We talk about the trade setups. I talk about the risk parameters that I'm looking at, everything that you need to know about trading, because this is the channel that successful traders are born. And so as we go ahead and look at the setups, we are going to be looking at quick in and out trades. Might take us a little long, might take us, well, actually I lie. It can't be in and out trades, because sometimes the trades take a couple of days before it pays off. But point is, we've put multiple trades in over the last few months, and we have a 100% success rate right now. All the trades that we've placed in the session have paid off, and we've profited from it. And so let's continue to do what we're doing here as we go ahead and dig into the details. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at our trades that we've got from. These are the trades we took this week. Some of this week. In fact, let me go ahead and summarize this, customize it to this week. And we did a lot more than just those. Okay, this is what we got so far. So these are the trades we placed. Aussie CAD, that paid off. We had the CAD Swiss, that paid off. New Zealand CAD, that paid off. And then we had another Aussie CAD right here that was part of the first trade. So we had two trades in on the Aussie CAD, which paid off a net profit of 20 pips. And then we had the other trades that also paid off net 20 pips as well on those trades. So what is the situation at the moment right now for us to go ahead and look to trade? Well, let's go ahead and take a look. So firstly, number one, I want to go jump into, oh, by the way, we're still holding the Euro trade right here. As you can see right now, I'm down about 47 pips on this one right here. So I'm still holding on to this position here on the euro US dollar. So I won't be looking at any euro US dollar trade in this session because we're already holding a position. But I've got a couple of other pairs that we can go ahead, well, actually a few other pairs we can go ahead and address and take a look at a trade opportunity. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. In the meantime, we do have students that have joined us and gone ahead and said greetings. So we got we got Robert. Robert's in this room all the time, every day. Robert, good day to you, my friend. Want to become famous? Buy flowers on viewers on big. Oh, okay, hold on. We got to get rid of this person here. So we've got a spammer right here. So we're going to go ahead and block that person. Why do we have spammers? Why do we get these people that just want to spam and throw stuff out there? Oh, my goodness. All right, so let's go ahead and see. All right, Mason. Good day, Mason. Mason's in the room. Good day. Good to see you as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at some opportunities here as we let's go jump into some trades right here. All right. Now, got to trade it out in Dubai as well. Got to trade it out in Dubai. Greetings from Dubai. Fantastic. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Good to see you. David's in the house as well. Good day, David. David says, are you looking for 20 pips per day, per currency, or across all positions? David, it's not necessarily per day, but we are looking for 20 pips across the board on each currency pair. So each currency pair that we do trade, we're looking at a 20 pip grab on each of those pairs. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and so let's go take a look and see what trades do we have this morning that we need to go ahead and address. And so let me go to the charts. And let's go take a look at the first chart right here. I'm going to move to the we just closed out on the Canadian Swiss. We just closed out on the Canadian Swiss, so I'll leave that one for last. Let's take a look at the Aussie CAD right here. Aussie CAD, and by the way, I'm going to go to the 4-hour time frame first. Take a look at the 4-hour right here. Sometimes getting a little hint on what's happening on the 4-hour helps us to make decisions as we go to the larger time frame. Well, I like this setup right here. I like the fact that we didn't take out the low right here. We got this big rally up here. Market drop back down south. We got this big bullish morning star right down here at the bottom. And we get in the retest of that. And so as I now go down to the 15-minute time frame, let's take a look and see what the 15-minute time frame is telling us right here. So on the 15, at least in the short term right here, we can see that there was a downward trend line. Price came ahead and tested the top there. There would have been a good sell at the top here. I believe our trade Copier has gone ahead and actually implemented a trade. I'm going to go ahead and double check on that. Let's see, trade Copier. We're still in on a buy on the Aussie CAD. So the trade Copier is still in two positions on the Aussie CAD, and that's buy positions. So I like the buy positions because I think we're going to go ahead and move back up a little bit further up north. In fact, let me do this. Let me take a look at. Oh, wow, look at this. So just here on the 15-minute time frame, I'm noticing that we had a wave one right here. This is the wave one. This is the wave two over here to wave three. And the market hit the wave 5 up here at the top. See the 1.27? Okay. Now, those that follow me, you know that when the market hits the 1.27 right here, I look for price to take out the low. And once it takes out that low, which is the wave 4, then we're looking for price to turn around and head back up north. So at the moment right now, I would be thinking bullish on Aussie CAD. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and so I'm also expecting price to eventually go ahead and take out this trend line. So let's take a look and see how much distance do we have before we go ahead and hit that level. So let's go ahead and take a look right here. So from here to there, we've got about 14. So we'll need a break of that trend line. If it tests the high, that's a 21 pip grab. All right, let's go long. So we're going to go long on, well, if I say long, I'm talking about me. I'm going long. You can decide what you want to do. But I'm going to go long on Aussie right here. Long on Aussie CAD right here. I've gone in and I'm in at, what price did I get? Let's take a look at the price I got. I got the price at 91.51. Now, because we are transparent in this trading session, I want to go ahead and remind everyone, if you go into the description, check out the description below. If you go into the description below, you'll be able to see some details of the Telegram channel. All right, our Telegram channel is where I go ahead and post trades, just like you're seeing right here. This trade right here, if you are subscribed to our Telegram channel, this trade has gone straight through. Now remember, I've got two Telegram channels. One is the FxBigDog trading channel. The other one is the Traders Network Club channel as well. That's where you're going to see the trade signals coming through. So all these trades that I'm doing are popping up on the trading channel. So check it out, or at least that Telegram channel. So check out the Telegram channel, and you'll see the trade. So I don't have to go ahead and let you know where I got in. If you check out the Telegram channel, you'll see exactly the details of that trade. Okay? So we're long on the Aussie. Let's go take a look and see what else do we have that we can go ahead and trade. Let's go to the New Zealand CAD. Now, if the Aussie CAD's rallying, wouldn't we think that the New Zealand CAD would be rallying too? Well, not always, right? Not all the time. We don't see the New Zealand CAD and the Aussie CAD moving in the same direction all the time. So sometimes we could be going ahead and doing what, maybe a hedge position against a couple other positions, or we can just simply go ahead and follow the same direction. It depends on how it's set up technically. So let's go take a look over here. So firstly, number one, what I like about the New Zealand CAD, and this is what's really cool. What I like about the New Zealand CAD is that we've got this consolidation in a fourth wave structure here on the 4-hour time frame. We're at the bottom of that where we took out the previous lows. Check that out right here. We took out the previous lows right here. So with that, we would be expecting New Zealand CAD to go rally. All right. Now, do I have a position in on the New Zealand CAD? Well, the trade Copier is actually buying, and it bought in at 88.05. So if you're actually doing both, using the trade copy where it's trading all for you, don't have to do anything. You set it up and let it go. Trade copy details are in the description. If you're set up with that, then you got no problem. But if you're doing some manual trades and you want to go ahead and buy in on this, 88, let me see the price again, 88.05 was the entry point. So I like the way it's technically set up. So I'm almost agreeing with the trade copy right now, because from a technical perspective, we're looking at this right here, and we're expecting price to bounce back up to at least go back up to the top, and maybe all the way up here to the fifth wave target. So, and you look, if you're asking me, Big Dog, why are you doing such big analysis on the larger time frame? Why are you analyzing the bigger picture when you're only scalping for 20 pips? Well, the thing is this. If I get caught on the wrong side of the train, if the market does do something different than I'm anticipating, then at least then I know how far the market can go to the next level of support or resistance. And that's really what it is. So it gives me a little bit of confidence that, hey, listen, if I did get it wrong, at least on the first entry point, I know where I need to get in on the second entry or third entry or fourth entry. And then I also know, hey, listen, it's time to get the heck out of Dodge, time to take my profits, time to cut my losses, whatever, if I've really got it wrong. So buying at these support and resistance levels helps increase the probability of success on these trades. And that's why I do that. All right. So it's important to do that and making sure that you're absolutely clear on what the larger picture is telling us before going ahead and implementing it. Now, let's take a look right here. So I'm saying I want to go ahead and buy. Now, before I do, maybe we can get a better price. That's always going to be the question here. Can we get a better price? So I'm going to look over here. I'm going to see, okay, now let's go ahead and zoom in a little closer up here. And I'm going to go say this. Here would be my wave one going up. Goes all the way up here to the 1.618. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Then I'm going to go all the way up here where the 1.618 hit. And here is where the 127 hit. Hold on a second here. Okay, so we hit the 1.27 right here. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting price to come back down and take out the wave 4 low, which is down here. That means, my friends, that although I might have the direction right, we might be heading into a 18 pip drop right here. Maybe a little bit more than that, maybe 20 pips right here. Okay, so that means that we may be caught up in a dip first before the rally. Okay, so this is what you have. These are the options we have here. We can go ahead and sell the market, go for that 20 pip grab, or we can go ahead and buy the market and just expect that we might get another entry point on this before the market actually takes off and goes north. This is how it's going to play out. Check this out. All right. So if we go ahead and buy here, then that means that we should have this expectation that price is going to drop back down, or there's a good chance that price might work down towards this level and then turn around and go north. At that level, we'll probably be looking to rebuy again, which means that if we buy here, all price has to do is go back up to the original first entry point, because we are spacing out 25 pips every entry, and we'll make profit over here. All right, we're going to make profit here, and then we just get out of that trade. So it doesn't even have to take off, and we'll still make our profit. Now we got that option, and then we got the second option. The second option right here is that we go ahead and sell the market and chase for this target right here. Now, if we get the target and we make our 20 pips, we get the heck out of Dodge, and then we go ahead and reverse it and start looking to buy along. But let's look at worst case scenario. Let's say that the market does not go down and goes up, but we're selling. If that's the case, then what we need to do is we need to realize that if we sell right here and price continues, then what we need to do is look for the next level of resistance. Now, we're going to be entering trades 25 pips apart from each other. And we know that as the market creates this larger swing, and this is a very shallow retracement, it's either going to go up and then come back down, take out the low, go to a deeper retracement, and then go off again. So in this case scenario, based on where the price is at right now, and based on the price action we've seen right now, we're going to be good on both directions. We'll be good on buying, we'll be good on selling. You make up your mind which way you want to go. It's up to you. But what I'm going to do is, because I'm going to be taking off and heading out to the on the scooters today with my wife, I'm really going to go ahead and do this. I'm looking at the long-term outlook of this. The long-term outlook for the New Zealand CAD, in my opinion, would be bullish. I'm expecting weaker US dollar. I'm expecting weaker Canadian dollar due to oil prices dropping. So long-term outlook for me on the New Zealand CAD would be bullish, and I'm going to go ahead and chase after that. So I'm going to go ahead and buy long on the New Zealand CAD, and with the expectation that, yeah, we could see a dip first before the market goes north, and I'm okay with that. So let's go to the New Zealand. There we go. I'm just going to kill this one. Where is it? There we go. Let's go ahead and the New Zealand CAD right here. I'm going to go ahead and buy. There we go. And you would get a signal coming through. I got it in at 88.07, and you should be able to get, if you look at your Telegram channel, or our Telegram channel, you'll see actually this trade has now been triggered. Okay, so we're good to go. We're long on the New Zealand CAD. Let's go take a look and see what else we've got going here. All right, let's see what else we have going here. I like this one. Denise says, don't forget your wallet on the ride. Yeah, don't worry. My wife has made sure about that. There's no doubt about that. Okay. Now, the question here is, a quick question here is all the trades on the Copier same as the ones posted in the Telegram? No. So there's two things right here. We have two types of, if you are subscribed to the Trade Copier, you will get actually access to our Telegram channel, where every trade that's placed in the Trade Copier is going to be placed in a Telegram channel. That is only available for the students that are subscribed to the Trade Copier. Now, the trades that we place in here manually is going to be in our open Telegram channel, and that's the ones that are going to be posted in the open Telegram channel. So only the ones that are, only if you've subscribed to the Trade Copier, do you get email alerts, do you get access to the Telegram channel, plus, of course, then you have access to set your account up on the Trade Copier that allows your trades to go automatically in trade. So there is a difference between the two. Just want to make sure you're clear on that. Okay. Now you can absolutely go ahead and send an email. Go ahead and send an email if you want more information on the trade copier. Go ahead and send the email. Email is listed down below. Check it out. Go ahead and send an email if you want to know a little bit more about the trade copier and the details around that, what you get, what you don't get, all that good stuff. Go ahead and send an email. All right, and we'll go ahead and make sure we address those questions. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on right here as we dig deeper into the next trade. Let's go to US dollar CAD right here. Now, US dollar CAD is, let's go to, again, notice I always go to the 4 hour, taking a step back and just looking at the 4 hour right here, getting a little bit of understanding what's going on here in the 4 hour. So as I look at the 4 hour, see a bit of indecision right here. I'm expecting dollar weakness. I'm actually surprised that we've seen some rallies here. Expecting some weakness in the dollar, but it's certainly not taking place here, is it? Okay, so all right, so take a look right here. You see this this resistance here? That resistance is right here where price is at right now. And so I'm going to do this. I'm going to go a little deeper in here. And I'm going to go to the 15 now. Now on this, notice that we had, look at the wave structure right here. Wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, comes back, takes out the wave 4 right here, then starts a wave 1, 2, and we'll go ahead and see where we're at with that. But what it's done here is it's coming on a very shallow retracement. We might be heading into an irregular flat pattern and chasing after the lows down here at 125.40. So there is a possibility that we could see a dip on the US dollar CAD right here. And let me just take a look over here as I extend the wave. So it did come off a 382 bounce. Let's take a look at these inside waves. Well, look at that. Okay, so if I look at the inside waves right here, we haven't got to the 1.27 right here. And the 1.27 is about, from where we are now, about 12 pips away. But this low down here is about 21 pips away right here. So I'm going to go ahead and look over here. If we're going to go down, then I believe we're going to go ahead and take out that low right here. So based on what I'm seeing over here on the chart, I'm expecting, and by the way, if price does want to move up a little higher, that's okay, because I am looking for US dollar CAD to go ahead and sell overall bearish. So I'm going to go ahead and lock in a sell on US dollar CAD. Let's go ahead and do that. So US dollar CAD, I'm going to go ahead and sell on that. And I am in. All right, so I'm in at 25.95, looking for a 20 pip grab, which means that 25.75 is where we're going to go ahead and exit out of that trade. All right, what else do we have? CAD Swiss, that's the last pair right here, is CAD Swiss, right? So let's take a look over here at CAD Swiss and see what we got here at CAD Swiss. Now we've got a question here from one of our traders right here. Look, it says, yeah, how many, Gary, how many levels should open if price goes into the other side? Could open 25 levels or something like that? Absolutely. I could. I've never seen 25 levels come into play. But you've got to account for that. We could go, if we get suddenly a news report or a pump in the market that pushes a certain pair in a direction and we're on the other side of that, we've got to be committed to that trade. This is what's made this system so successful. And if you didn't know how successful it is, let me just go ahead and give you a quick example of what we are looking at right here. And I'm going to go to, let's go to this one right here. We are at the moment right now for the year. We are 105% up for the year. Take a look at the returns right here. So this is how we've been doing. This is how we've been doing this year alone. We've had some good months. This month we're up 8% so far this month. Last month we were up 8.2%. We've still got a couple of weeks left in this month of trading. So we're doing exceptionally good at the moment right now. Now, is there drawdowns? Absolutely. There are always going to be drawdowns when you're looking at this type of setup. So there is going to be drawdowns. Oops, I apologize. Looks like my sound went off. Is the sound good right now? Sound good right now? Just go ahead and type if the sound came back again. Sorry, it looks like a sound just dropped right here. How's the sound right now? Okay, sound now? Okay, good. All right, fantastic. All right, sounds like the sound went off. Thanks for letting me know, guys. By the way, all right. So if you look at the performance for this year, look at this. We've made 105% so far this year, and take a look at the pips right here. The pips we've generated 15,539 pips for the year. That is huge. That is huge. And so the game here, or the thing that we're trying to achieve right here is we're trying to achieve consistent results, but also at the same time we do know that we have to manage our risk very well. Okay, we have to manage our risk. So if we're going to be entering multiple entry points, we've got to make sure that we're managing the risk, that if we do have to go into multiple entry points because the market's gone ahead and pushed against us for a certain time, then we need to make sure that we've got enough equity to ride the wave out. And even though we've had this, we've still maintained a very consistent results, throughout the year, through all the different types of market conditions that we've had so far this year alone. And we've had some, quite a bit, in fact. All right, let's take a look and see what else we've got here. What else do we have? Oh, so just quickly coming back to US dollar CAD right here. So we are going to be prepared that we are looking for price to fall down to this level. But if price does go a little higher towards that 1.27, we're okay re-entering again, because eventually we are going to see price moving down. US dollar is going to weaken, and when it does, we'll start seeing price work its way back down. So we'll keep an eye on this. Okay, so we're not, and that's what makes us sleep at night, is because we've got good equity management on our trades. But at the same time, if price doesn't do what we think it's going to do, we have other options. Let's take a look at the last one right here, which is the CAD Swiss. And again, we're going to go to the 4-hour time frame right here. Woo! All right, look at this. So CAD Swiss created this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We actually, in fact, we didn't hit the wave 5. So it looks like we may have a failed fifth wave. And then price went up all the way out there to take out that wave 4 right there. So the CAD Swiss, strangely enough, is looking pretty bullish right now. But this might just be, look over here. We're pretty wedged up right now. Let's see what we've got here. Let's sell. Yeah. So it's pretty wedged up right here. Let me just take a look at US oil. I want to take a quick look at US oil right here, because I want to sell. I want to sell on this particular pair, but I just don't know if the entry is too late right now. Let's see here. Entry 1. Well, these wave 1, and this is, yeah, look at this. You see, this is going to be, that's going to be right here. We're gonna expect a pullback. So I'm going to stand off on CAD Swiss right now, but I'm going to tell you this much. I'm going to be on a motorcycle, well, not a motorcycle, but I'm going to be on an electric scooter, scooting around at some of these malls. But I'm going to go ahead and, if you look over here, this is wave one, this is two, so this is three. So we're probably going to see price moving up at some point. Now it might be a shallow pullback because this is a pretty aggressive bearish move right here. If you looked at the 4 hour time frame, you can see that it was pretty aggressive. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hold off, and if we do get a pullback and I'm around the computer at the time, then I may want to go ahead and enter when it goes back on the pullback. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm subscribed to the Trade Copier, I'm going to wait and see if the Trade Copier puts in another entry point before it closes out the current trade that it's in. It's in a sell right now, but if it goes up another 25 pips and we get a second entry point that gets triggered on the Trade Copier, that's when I want to go ahead and get in. So I'll keep an eye on that and see how that plays out. But what you need to do, traders, is any type of pullback, if we get a pullback, you may want to start thinking about a bearish sell-off on this particular pair, because this could be a good little sell-off. I'm not going to place anything right now. I'm going to rather wait for that pullback before I get in on that trade. So with that being said, traders, that is pretty much it for us today. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit from today, got a little information from what we discussed today. And also, very importantly, we've got a trade right here that says Great West Bank. Okay, good. So very importantly, once again, if you like the content, you like the information we share here in this video, then make sure you go ahead and not only subscribe, but like the video, smash that like button, but also share this video out on your social media. Guys, I don't ask for anything but that. If you can do that for us, that's a great way to be able to support the channel so we can continue to bring out good stuff, good trade opportunities, good signals, good all that stuff right here in this channel. So with that being said, everyone have an absolute fantastic day of trading, and we'll see you tomorrow for another session. Yes, I'm on vacation, but I'm going to go ahead and give you that session tomorrow so we can get to trade more signals that come up for the next 24 hours. So with that being done, I'll see you next time. It's FxBigDog signing off.